Well, for those of us that like to dabble in the culinary arts, whether it's on the griddle, the stove, the oven, whether we're frying, baking, or burning something, we all have a story of where the wheels fell off the bus. It was a total train wreck. That's what this video is about. And I would absolutely love to hear your stories about when it didn't go so well in the kitchen. I could tell you about the time that I was making homemade ice cream, and I got ice cream on the walls, the ceiling, and the floor. Or the time I made beef stroganoff, and without exaggeration, we gave it to the dog and he walked away. So we've all had that experience where whatever it was we were fixing didn't turn out so well. So I would absolutely love to hear your story about what did not go well, whether it's in a video clip to me or you just write it down and send it to me, and I will share some of those in future videos. Let's watch what went wrong.
Remember that TV show, The A-Team? And Hannibal says, "I love it when a plan comes together." Well, not every video has a plan that comes together. It's not a winner. It's not a success. It's not something that you would want to show your family and friends. I found a brand new sausage ball recipe. And in my mind, I think, dude, this is going to be some good stuff. It looked good on paper, but the reality was surely different. I would compare this recipe to, kind of like kicking a fresh horse turd on a hot day. You can't scrape it off your boots and it sticks to everything. Yeah, this one did not turn out so well. In fact, I'd say it was really bad. Nothing to write home about. So for grins and giggles, let's have a look at what not to do. Now, this new recipe for sausage balls called for including cream cheese. The author of this recipe raved about how wonderful these sausage balls are, and her family demanded them all the time. So I hunkered down and I followed each step, carefully measuring each ingredient per the instructions. Things went well until it was time to mix in the cream cheese. Usually, sausage balls, as you know, are just a little bit on the dry side, and that's okay. But this magic recipe was supposed to make them just a tad bit moist. Not wet, but not so dry you could use them for kindling to start a fire. So I mixed and I stirred and I stirred and I mixed, working this concoction until it reached the point of being a very disgusting, sticky, gooey, icky batter. But I was not to be discouraged. I continued on with my personal visions of success for these sausage balls. I made the little round balls of goop and baked them in the oven for the prescribed time and temperature. Well, anyway, in the oven it went. It baked, and we plated it for the taste test. I assure you that time nor temperature was ever going to fix this mess. And as you can see on Lenore's face, this was definitely not a success. Thumbs down. So you all have a great week. By the way, don't forget to hit that subscribe, like, and share button. We sure would appreciate it. This has been a postcard from Morehead with Larry Dixon. See you next week.